Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening to some, good night to some, good morning to some. Welcome to my Roundtable E3 discussion. By Roundtable, I mean just me. By discussion, I mean we're going to repeat everything that was said, and I'm going to give an opinion on it. So we're going to start off with Nintendo and move to the others gradually as I go. Mainly Nintendo because, well, I mean, Nintendo is just Nintendo. So, they started off the Direct. I will be having, maybe in the corner somewhere, like maybe full screen it. We'll show the trailers and stuff, parts of them. I don't know how I'm going to do this. We'll see in the post-editing section. So we're going to start off, they started off with, I believe, Pokemon X and Y, then moved on to Super Mario 3D World. So let's talk about Pokemon X and Y. They introduced the Fairy type. I had my hands on the Light type because, well, I mean, I figured they wanted something to balance out the Dark, but I guess you can kind of say normal balances out Dark. And Fairy, I wasn't expecting it. Something that kind of mans me is the fact that they, you know, older Pokemon are now going to have a Fairy subtype, I guess. But I guess I can see how it works out because Dragon finally needed a type to step in and, yeah, Dragon, thinking you're so nice, Dragonite, whatever. And then they moved on to something that kind of blew me away. And I really don't understand this because there's some people out there complaining because it's not the traditional 3D Mario. Although, I say it's the traditional 3D Mario just with a time limit. That's really all I could see that kind of takes it away from it. And I don't have a problem with a time limit whatsoever, so, you know. Plus the fact that they added multiplayer, that is going to be amazing. What am I talking about to begin with? Ha, quite professional here, aren't we? We're talking about Super Mario 3D World, the newest and hip and hoppinest, as the kids want to call it, Mario game. Alright, so what's next on the list? Oh yeah, and they had cats. Cats, can't forget cats. So then they threw out Mario Kart 8, the newest installment to the Mario Kart series. I've never been personally big into the Mario Kart series. Not not saying I don't like it. Like, the game looked beautiful. The ones before it have looked beautiful. I was into Mario Kart 64 and somewhat into Double Dash. I played it at a friend's house. I always wanted to get Mario Kart Wii, but that's really all I can say for the Mario Kart series. I will give it kudos and a hand clap. Slow clap, pat, whatever you want to call it. So next, moving on, we are going into The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, the remake of that classic amazing game. I'm just saying, Nintendo's throwing out the big guns this time. Well, all three of them are, so. Anyway, we got some screenshots early on of it. Now we got an actual trailer with gameplay. It's Wind Waker. That's the best way to put it. It would be in my top 3 Zelda. Actually, that's a tough one if I had to pick a top 3 Zelda games. That'd be pretty tough, but Wind Waker would be on there. It's got the whole ocean exploring, it's got the islands, it's got everything you know and love, I'd imagine. The Tingle Tuner, they changed it, what did they change it to exactly? I don't know. Didn't put that much focus in, but I'll have it on the screen. So anyway, next we're moving to new Super Luigi U. There's going to be a retail version and download version. I'm pretty sure both versions are the same. One's 20 and one's 30. I'll probably get the retail version just because of the fact that I like having a hard copy because I love to look at cases and stuff. I don't know if anybody else has got that, but just I like the whole collector aspect of it. It seems it's a Mario game from a Luigi standpoint. Time has been lowered to 100 seconds a level, and Nabbit, indestructible pretty much. I imagine falling can take it and take Nabbit out, but everything else seemed to not phase Nabbit. All shall fall. No, it's just Nabbit. So anyway, next we're moving on to Pikmin 3. Don't really know what to say about Pikmin. It's just like Mario Kart, never really got into it. I've always wanted to get into it. From rumors, I've heard they were bringing back the time aspect. I'm pretty sure people that's played the demo will tell me if it has or not. I'd imagine it hasn't. I'd imagine they'd go with the second game's route with a different time system. I don't know, though. So, tell me what you can about Pikmin 3. It looks very impressive, and I probably do plan to buy it because, well, it's Pikmin. Next, we have the Wonderful 101. Looks a lot like Beautiful Joe and Captain Falcon combined. I don't mean F-Zero, I just mean the look of Captain Falcon. Don't take it as a racing game. It's kind of looks like Pikmin to me from a superhero aspect, I guess. It has some comedic value to it. That's what I gotta say about that, and Another game I actually do, I like the art style of it. I probably am gonna pick that up. I'm probably gonna pick up all these games. That's just what I'm gonna say right now. Especially what we're moving to next. Monolith Software Inc.'s title, I guess it's X, or unless it's a pending title. That game, oh, that game looks amazing. If there's anything to give an example of next gen, that game just, I would use that as the poster game for next gen of the Wii, of Nintendo. It's like Gundams everywhere. Well, I know they're not called Gundams, but there's also a rumor that the storyline is gonna have something to do with the earlier game. What was that game called? Xenoblade. Very expensive Wii game out there. It's going for like $100 now. Came very close to getting it at GameStop. They just had a display case. They did call it in. One store actually had a copy, and so we're waiting to see if they're gonna send that over to me or if it's gonna get sold before that. I don't know how GameStop works. GameStop is confusing and scary. But moving on, Nintendo 3DS news. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. What can be said about that? I really like. Okay, the 3D, like the 3D Link, the 3D world's cool. I could have imagined like a retro-looking Link, like a kind of 2D Link in a 3D world from top down. That would have been amazing. Don't get me wrong, I like the way they're going with it. I like the whole painting style, where he goes from paintings to get through like obstacles, and I'm really looking forward to that. Has it been announced if it's a direct sequel to Link to the Past? It could have been. That's just me neglecting to do my job as a gamer and find out things. But yes, it's a great looking game. Moving on, Bayonetta 2. It's Bayonetta. I played some of the first one, never beat it. There's a lot of games on the Xbox I haven't beat that I have. It's kind of my trend now. Oh, I get the game, I play some of it, and I stop. Bayonetta 2 though. Has a lot of similarities from the first game, which should be expected. I never really got into the theme of the game, but I mean, I'll probably play Bayonetta 2, and for those of you that are fans of the series, you will probably enjoy it just as much as the first one. And to wrap things up, let's go ahead and bring it out, because I know you've all been waiting for it. Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. I was blown away. I love Animal Crossing. They opened the trailer with Animal Crossing, with the character getting a letter. Yes. The Animal Crossing character is finally in a Super Smash Bros. Game. And let's not forget the other character. It's honestly a character I've always wanted. Mega Man. Mega Man is in the Super Smash Bros. Game. He's got moves from all of the robot bosses in the games. Well, not all of them, but you know, a certain selection. He's got. I don't even know all the moves he's got. I saw so many in the thing. They released another video. From the developer trailer, I guess you would say it was what it's called. You should go check that out right now. I'll annotate it, I guess. And finally, the Wii Fit Girl. It's the Wii Fit Girl. I mean, I can understand as a comical character to put in. One thing that kind of had me worried, though, is where was Ness? You know, I'd imagine Ness is in there. They just didn't throw him in the main trailer. But I mean, another thing, we didn't hear anything about the Earthbound remake. They said it was coming this year, but I figured they'd have something at E3, or at least some type of announcement. There was a rumor of a Mother collection with all 3 of the games on disc. If that happens, oh, this year will just be. I'm sorry, but hands down, Nintendo wins. No, I wouldn't say that. Well, I'd say the winner is us. I'd say all the companies won. Well, there's some things about Microsoft, but we'll get into those when I get to that section. So thanks for checking out my video, and I hope you have a great day. Microsoft and Sony to come. And this will conclude my Nintendo section of my E3 thoughts and opinions and summary.